Welcome, everybody, to today where we celebrate the Wednesday of the 21st week of Ordinary Time. Today, if we continue to reflect upon the Holy Gospel, notice that it is a continuation of Jesus who is trying to get the Pharisees and the scribes to change themselves to where in today's Holy Gospel Jesus states that although outside they may appear righteous, on the inside is filled with a dead man's bones. Here, Jesus wants each and every one of us here to go and reflect not of what we think on the outside, but within our inner hearts. Why is that? Because our hearts continue to control how the mind continues to think. And when we continue to take that into consideration, then we will go to recognize that we need to cleanse our hearts. So Jesus today wants each and every one of us here to take a moment to reflect upon this question. What exactly are our hearts thinking? Because many of us here sometimes do not take into consideration the numerous amount of times that we have been thinking poorly amongst other people, including ourselves. So Jesus, when he tells each and every one of us this thing, then we should go to recognize that all of us should strive to really take the moment to reflect upon what exactly do we continue to lack and how can we continue to better strengthen ourselves in our faith so that way each and every one of us here do not fall into this trap of evil. So with that being said, each and every one of us here should strive to continue to take the moment to listen to the voice of Jesus so that Jesus can help to change each and every one of us here so that way all of us can go to continue to remain in union with Christ. That is one of the first lessons that Jesus wants to teach each and every one of us here in today's Holy Gospel. The second of which can seemingly be a little bit harder to reflect, where Jesus had told the Pharisees and the scribes that woe to them, because although they may adorn the, the tomb of the righteous, yet they were once the children of the evil generation. What does this go to remind each and every one of us here? When we go to study history, we go to recognize all of the bad examples that some others may go to set for all of us here. Jesus asked each and every one of us here to not follow the example of the evil ones because they are going to also lead us astray. Because if we go to reflect upon this, notice that they have faced series of consequences to the point where if we are to do the same thing like others did in the past, we too would go to continue to face the same consequence. So all of us, as we strive to continue to reflect upon our faith, are called to continue to really consider all of what is done in the past and what impact can we make to help better influence ourselves and others that are surrounding each and every one of us here. When we go to continue to do that, then all of us here are going to continue to build up the kingdom of God, the kingdom to which God has planted within each and every one of us here. And let us not forget the numerous amount of times that Jesus came to each and every one of us here within our hearts, to the point where each and every one of us are not considered worthy servants. But for Jesus to be able to come to each and every one of us here, that is a blessing, to which it's really God that loved all of us. So, as we continue to reflect upon our journey of faith, each and every one of us here are called to continue to really transform our hearts so that we can go and bring about good to other people. Whether it's through service, whether it's through prayer, each and every one of us here should strive to aim our goal towards fulfilling the good of other people, so that way each and every one of us here can be able to go and remain united with Christ. Thank you to all of you guys for taking the time to listen to this reflection, and for more videos like this, please consider liking and subscribing and commenting down below any questions that you may have about the faith. Thank you.